All right, Ms. Ramos, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Is it Yesenia
Yes, ma'am.
Isabel Ramos, 2024 CR 04857? So, Ms. Ramos, you're before the court for a petition for revocation of probation. You were before this court and convicted of battery family violence on the 11th day of June 2024. You were sentenced to 12 months on probation. You have 4 months and 29 days remaining. The sentence was told because you failed to report on November 14th, November 18th, November 21st, 2024, and within 10 days of November 22nd, 2024, as you were directed. You last reported on July 1st of 2024, so it looks like you only did essentially one report. You failed to document proof of enrolling and participating in the Family Violence Intervention Program, and you're $50 in arrears. All right, so Mr. Taylor, what's going on?
Your Honor, Ms. Ramos has had some difficulties with her boyfriend, again with him, basically
The
stealing.
one she was probably not supposed to have any contact with?
My understanding is that there was
Yeah.
modification that would allow her contact. However, during their difficulties, he would steal her phone and keep her from reporting. That's what I know about the situation. Now I think she's back to a situation where she cannot have contact with him. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Where she could what?
No longer have contact with him, the ex-boyfriend.
Well, that was the situation that I thought I imposed the first time.
That may be the case, Your Honor. I don't have any further details.
Miss Wright, can Miss Chang, can y'all somebody give me her original sentence right quick, please?
Your Honor, the original sentence is that she's to have no harassing or violent contact with Jonathan Rivera.
All right, where's Jonathan now?
He's no longer in my life.
Oh no, that's not good enough. Where is he?
Oh, he's still in the same location.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in the same area, but not in the same distance.
Okay, and so you were unable to come in at any time and report.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a job?
I was working side jobs like construction.
Okay, were you working construction with him?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so when you were working, you didn't ever think to come in and report or let your probation officer know what was going on?
I didn't have a phone at the moment, and I wasn't he wouldn't let me out of his sight for some reason. I wasn't sure why.
But he would let you go to work.
Because there were side jobs we had around the neighborhood that I would help out with.
But he wasn't standing there watching you.
No, but he would send little females to be watching me from a distance.
What?
I don't understand that part either, ma'am. That's all I've been noticing from him, and he's been distant, but he would still watch over me, like if he had an obligation to.
Ma'am, you had an obligation to me to report for probation, to complete your family violence intervention program.
The times I did report, they said that there's a specific number that they told me to call. I wasn't sure if they came and told John that I reported every time.
Ms. Chang, what's the recommendation?
Your Honor, probation recommends that 30 days be revoked and close the case.
Okay. Ms. Ramos, this is hard because you present in the nature of someone who's a victim of domestic violence, even though you were convicted or were pled guilty to the battery. But the whole point is, ma'am, that it is a form of domestic violence for somebody to tell you what you can and cannot do. You're a grown person.
Honestly, ma'am, he tempts, he scares me a little bit.
Okay, then why did you ask for no violent or harassing contact?
Oh no, that was the first time, but then I started seeing he started getting a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more just doesn't want to deal with me anymore. So I didn't know what else to do, and he's always watching me.
And he's still always watching you?
When I'm around, yes.
Okay, then, there's no place else you can go?
My mother, that's in Covington.
Well, you might, once you finish with this, you might want to relocate because, and when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. You knew what the situation was and you were still like, okay, I'd rather have no violent or harassing contact. Okay, I'm gonna go by your word, but you're the one who knows what really is the problem. If there's alarm bells going off saying, I'm a grown person, but I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything, he doesn't want me to even report to probation because, and I'm risking getting, spending time in jail, bing, 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 red flags, alarms. There's other people out there. He ain't the only one who will ever love you. And that's not love. Somebody who abuses you, who restricts you, who tells you what you can and can't do, what you can and can't wear, who you can see, when you can see them. Well, baby, I'm just trying to protect you. That's not love. That's domestic violence. You would do better by yourself than having somebody, quote unquote, protect you in that way. We clear? Okay. So if you find that he's still around, report him to the police and make sure you get away from him and watch out for yourself. Okay? Because, somebody gonna have send little females to watch out for me. What? For real? I'm just saying, Miss Ramos, if you don't watch out for yourself, how old are you?
I'm 27.
You plan on spending the rest of your life having him look over your shoulder and tell you what you can and can't do? Do you have kids?
Yes, I have an 11-year-old daughter.
Do you have an 11-year-old with him?
No.
Okay, so don't teach your 11-year-old that this is okay. You got me? You're modeling what your daughter is going to get into when she's older. Don't teach her that this is okay. Don't teach her that it's all right to have a grown person be restricted in what they can do, what they can say, where they can go, because there's another grown person telling them what to do, say, or where they can go. That's not appropriate. Where's your daughter now? Who's watching her?
My auntie.
Okay. If she's stable and in a good place, then don't disturb that. Let her be in a good place. Let her go to school. Let her get what she needs. Let her be the person she needs to be until you get yourself together. We clear? Because you're not together yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you're 27 years old. You work in site jobs. What is it you want to do that's going to give you some stability?
I want to become a nurse.
Okay.
And I've been trying to work my way there, but we have to pay all the bills and stuff.
I got you. Start with community colleges. It's Atlanta Municipal College, Atlanta Tech Area Tech, and there are colleges out here that have programs because they're looking for people with nursing degrees or with carer backgrounds. Okay, find a job in a place where you start out as a tech, where they train you to do some of the things that you're going to learn in nursing school. Those are the things that you need to do. But please don't go back, because what we tend to do is go back to what's familiar. The first time somebody tells you they don't like what you're wearing and you can't wear it anymore, the first time somebody tells you you can't have contact with a family member, or the first time somebody tells you you have to be home at a certain time and I'm timing you, and if I call you, you better pick up, red flags, walk away. We clear? Because those situations never end up good. Why does he get to tell you what to do, but you don't get to tell him what to do? All right. So, Mr. Taylor, anything else for Ms. Ramos?
Yes, Your Honor, just that we'd ask that she be credited for the 11 days that she served in custody so far towards the 30-day.
All right, I'll do that. So, Ms. Ramos, I'm going to give you credit since the date of lockup, but I'll revoke 30 days. And then we'll close the case. But please remember, ma'am, you too old to give up your life because somebody is telling you they love you. That's not love, okay? And if it feels restrictive, if it feels like you can't be a full adult, then that's not the relationship you should be in, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, there's an old saying that old folks always say, you can do bad by yourself. Why would you do bad with somebody?
Right.
All right. All right. So you're gonna go back with the sheriff's office after the service of 30 days. Your case will be closed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.